Sometimes this crazy world gets carried away, but deep down I feel it's gonna all be okay. Can't say where we're going or what's up ahead.
Hello and Happy New Year to you. I've decided to up my game a bit and start doing a 2-week update in English because it's New Year started off wildly. Look, we've got 2 new guests living with us. This is Sunny, this is the mummy, and this is Breeze. The fastest donkey fowl. She's just like the wind, aren't you, Breeze?
We can wonder about the future or just make it up instead. Here's something made up, it's powerful stuff, and it needs a fun word, so let's call it fluff. It's not mine to keep, but it needs to get out, and if you got it, go get it and share it around. Give fluff, 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 fluff to everyone. Have fluff, 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 and make everything out of fluff, 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 'cause there's always enough fluff, 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 fluff. That's the stuff.
Her dad, he was white. Mum, you can see. So we're expecting a beautiful donkey out of a little old Breeze here. Odin and Freya. Our goats, you know. They all live together in this in Booze Mews. Booze Mews is the name of our stable here. Booze Mews.
Sometimes I see that fluff.
Read all the news. Booze Mews is the name of our whole stables because Booze Mews was mainly built by Sophia, and she put so much work in it, and Sophia being my baby boo, it has to be Booze Mews, and that's some of the biggest news that's happened. Yeah.
On faces in the crowd, young or old, it doesn't matter, it's just they're hanging out.
It's been a week, but it's as if they've been here forever. Don't they just look great, the 4 of them? They're all together, they've now found their way around each other and can live with each other. Can't you, Odin? Not only did we get 2 new donkeys, we also got 7 new chickens. 2 of them are actually English chickens. Kate and Adele, they're called. That's Kate going out there, and this is Adele. This is Dolly. That's still Ellie, that's still Joe. That's Olga, because she's Russian. That's Trudy, she's Swiss. And that's Baby from Dirty Dancing. And Joe is actually really happy now. Joe, our cock. He's really happy because he's now got 10 chickens he can terrorise. Haven't you, Joe?
I see it in Mum, I see it in Dad, I see it in my friends, and I am so glad we have love, 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 love for everyone. Give love, 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 love.
And by the way, that is a turtle as far as I can see. There's the shell, the head and the neck, and there's the foot coming out as well. It's pushing itself out the hill, the turtle.
And make everything out of love, 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 'cause there's always enough love, 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 love. That's the stuff.
And talking of animals, this is Molly, and Molly's an Engadina Landschaft, and she is now part of our family, aren't you, Molly? Yeah, when we went to get the donkeys, they asked us, do you want a sheep, this Molly as well? We were like, yeah, we want Molly as well. Because we had the other sheep up here with us, so she was with them. And they've now left one other sheep with us, so that we can have him, so we can get her impregnated. We can start our own little herd, and we've promised her we're going to get her some more friends as well. So yeah, we're starting our. We actually decided to start our own sheep herd, as you do, don't you, Verna? Verna's got a new frisbee, which she's absolutely loving. And where's Claudia? There's Claudia. We've actually both got different coats on today. Right, and now what we're going to do is we've got all our fences that the sheep and the goats have been grazing on, because we've got the goats grazing in fences now. Yeah.
I've come to realize that fluff is all around us, inside and outside, and I'm glad that it found us.
And what we've done is 1,300 square meters roughly they've been grazing over the last 3 weeks.
The more that we share it, the more that there'll be. And it's time to set all this fluff free. So fluff into the sky, fluff into the land.
And now we're going to take all the grazing fences.
And I fluff all over you, and I hope you understand. The thing about fluff is it never ever ends. So fluff with me now and fluff on all your friends.
Nearer to the stables, so that they don't have to go as far and we don't have to go as far. And it's been snowing and it's cold, so we want to make our life as easy as possible, because we're actually quite lazy.
Love, 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 love. To everyone have love, 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 love. And make everything out of love, 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 love. 'Cause there's always enough love, 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 love. That's the stuff, love, 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 love. For everyone have love, 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 love. And make everything out of love, 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 love. 'Cause there's always enough love, 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 love. That's the stuff. Love, fluffity, fluff. Fluff, fluffity, fluff.
Back in action. Wonderful Monday afternoon. Pretty cold. We've had some snow last night. It's gone again already though. But so I've got the water attached back to the stream, so it doesn't freeze. I'm letting it run a bit again, a couple of days, and then the water that soaks through the ground will then spread a bit and freeze a bit and whatever, and we'll every now and then switch it back on, get it flowing again. 5 more minutes and it'll be overflowing. Water pressure's dropped. That means less is coming in and coming out, but it should last and keep going, hopefully. Otherwise it'll be bit by bit, but we're nearly over now. Ooh, it's gonna carry on, I know it will. Bit by bit, so I think I'll come back later and check it out. And just as I switched off the camera, it stopped. Anyway, it'll keep filling up, and then every now and then it'll push a bit out, and yeah, we'll see. And then it might build up its own how do you call it? What's the term for it? It might, well, it fills up again, it'll fill up the tank, because if it's not coming out, it'll fill up the tank, and then it'll push itself out, and maybe it'll have enough then for its own cycle. Who knows?
Whenever I come to see you.
What would definitely will happen is that water now will gradually soak in, feed the apple tree left and right, and the rhubarb that's in there. There's some rhubarb coming through, because I recently on the Swiss German ones asked for rhubarb roots, and a lovely person, she sent me 15, yes, that's right, 15 kilos of rhubarb roots. So all along the berms and where there's a lot of water, and the ponds and the holes, I'm planting rhubarb. For a couple of reasons. The rhubarb likes a lot of water, so where the water's flowing through, there's going to be a lot of water. Plus they have long tap roots, so they go all the way down and find more water. They bring up the nutrition, and then they've got big shady leaves. I love the stems to eat. Ooh, rhubarb and strawberry. Ooh. Plus the big shady leaves keeps the water shady, which means the water's even slower because it doesn't evaporate. And then the leaves, when I'm cutting off the stems for my rhubarb and strawberry, I can put on the compost, or even maybe some of the animals might like it. But anyway, rhubarb, 15 kilos of it. Thank you, Susanna. If you're watching this English one, I'm still very, very, very thankful for all the rhubarb. And if anybody else has any rhubarb, put in a little package and send it to me to Switzerland, please. I'd love rhubarb from all around the world. Wouldn't that be great?
I always find you outside with your hands in the ground, getting down with anything that grows.
There's rhubarb everywhere. Here, there and everywhere, and the rhubarb is coming up nicely. You can see one there, you can see one over there, see a bit there. And this, by the way, is Jack's garden. We've decided to call it Jack's garden, and you can expect some the story of three sisters coming along here. Jack and the three sisters, and then we'll have a lot of beanstalks, and yeah, so that's Jack's garden. It was vegetable terrace number 2, but now it's Jack's garden.
And all I wanna do is join you in that morning sunshine. I wanna know how you grow all your vegetables. 'Cause we're gonna grow a garden. We're gonna grow a garden, yeah. We're gonna grow a garden, darling. Said we're gonna grow a garden. We're gonna grow a garden, yeah. We're gonna grow a garden, darling, yeah. Well, I saved you some seeds from my pumpkins and peas, and I can foresee we'll get them growing like weeds. We could stay up real late and plant them by the moon. And we're gonna make everyone jealous when they see what we've got growing on the trellis. It'll be raining down in our very own food monsoon. 'Cause we're gonna grow a garden. We're gonna grow a garden, yeah. We're gonna grow a garden, darling.
This is the corn I'm working on. See, I've got in the hill, I've dug like a small little terrace and planted the wood on there. I'll be covering that bit by bit. But in here, I've got some berries growing, a couple of them to overgrow this area in the middle, and then more wood, rosehip there, and lots of other brambles there. So yeah, stay tuned to see what that one's going to be. Why am I doing this, you ask? Well, this is food forest number one, and it's like a border, isn't it? And it's just also slows water down this hill, because this is a pretty steep hill, and it's a key line, so a lot of water comes through here, and so it doesn't flow here and over here. It doesn't need to go through there, it needs to go more down this way, so this one blocks it and sends it a bit down more like that, round and about, and stops it and slows it down. And this will be brambles and wildlife and habitat, and you know what, there's a small basin at the bottom full of rhubarb as well, and I've also planted some wild plum in the berm there. I know you shouldn't put trees in berms, but the whole is more just, yeah, let's see what happens with it, eh? The trees will give some fruits and the trees will give some shade. It's a food forest, isn't it? One of my biggest wishes is that some hedgehogs come and live in here. I love some hedgehogs.
Said we're gonna grow a garden. We're gonna grow a garden, yeah. We're gonna grow a garden, darling, yeah.
Riley was here last Friday. Yeah, Kyle Riley from Ireland, in Switzerland, here at the farm.
When we made our beds, we gon' raise that veg and let the chickens out when they lay their eggs, grow in asparagus.
Anywhere there.
From our garden,
Ireland.
we're gonna grow a garden, yeah. We're gonna grow a garden, darling.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kyle Riley. Look at that, he's even keeping up. Hey!
You have to stay fit to do kids' music.
That's it. The kindie artists of the world are the fittest of them all, especially the Irish ones. Ladies and gentlemen, two things have happened today. Two things, Kyle. Colin has let me out after 6 months. Woo! And Kyle! It's Kyle bloody Riley! Here in Switzerland for the first time. Now let me say to you, he's even better looking in real life than he is on the internet. He is! He is! And he's as funny, and he's as good looking, and I can't get over his good looks. I've not even heard his singing yet. But do you use voice tune?
No, I don't use voice tune. It's all natural, baby. It's all natural.
See, that's different with me. I use voice tune, he doesn't. He's a musician, I'm a clown, but look at this!
We're hanging out. We're hanging out finally.
Yes!
Up on the mountain.
Oh, thanks, Cal, for coming.
Oh, it's so good to see you, Sam.
But you know one thing I really regret, Cal? I didn't get any photographs of you in the kindie arena. I mean, what a missed chance that was. But Cal, if you could put a comment in and tell the people how real the kindie amphitheatre is, please. Thank you very much. Where I am stood now is right next to that amphitheatre that I was just talking about before. But what you can also see is the new sheep stable. Yeah, for Molly and Bobby, they're going to live there. And then round there, we've got 200 square metres of fencing all around Booze Mews. So the sheep stable belongs to Booze Mews. It's at the outdoor house. And yeah, all around there, they can now graze at their own will. Everybody's got open doors. The goats, the donkeys, the sheep, Chickens don't, because we've still got bird flu in Switzerland apparently. But the rest have all got open doors and can come and graze during the day as they like. At night we'll close the doors so everyone can feel safe in bed. I mean, we've got to treat the animals like we treat ourselves. Play out all day and a safe stay at night. Yeah, thank you. Another reason I've got to up my game. Claudia's up in the game big time. We the two sheep, Molly and Bobby, they got out, and obviously they don't want to come back. But Claudia's getting them. She's following Claudia all the way back to the stables. I need to get back there to switch off the electricity and open the fence so she can just walk into the playpen. And that's we didn't have the playpen, the 200 square meters, at the time of them breaking out. So that was our mistake. But anyway, you live and learn. You live and learn. My wife is the best. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? I'm not talking about Molly. I'm talking about Claudia. Ladies and gentlemen, Claudia from Trieste with Bobby and Molly.
And the apples.
And the apples. Yeah.
Excuse me. I have a general announcement to make. Sorry, it's quite inconvenient. We're running out of oil. It's going to be hard to live if we don't find some alternatives to oil.
Last Thursday we had a helicopter come.
Because pretty much everything we do uses oil. Let me list some of the things made with oil. There's computers, light bulbs, toothpaste, cat food, dog food, owl food, microwaves, umbrellas, blankets, glasses, crayons, fridges, pharmaceuticals, houses, trucks and boats and planes and clothes and roads and phones and shops and farms and Uranti's underpants. If we don't find a solution, we won't have them anymore. Because pretty soon there will be no more oil.
4 shipments he bought, and part of those shipments was this fencing, and this fencing is for the BUC. One moment, Claudia, I'm making a video. You're not on the video, du bist nicht drauf. And yeah, so this fencing for the BUC was part of the helicopter shipment, and the sheep stall, and some more fencing for the, for this. And yeah. And what I didn't show you in the last video, or I've not shown you at all, is when we brought up the washing machine.
We don't need cars. Well, we didn't in my day. Maybe now we do. But we could also walk, use bicycles, and ride horses.
We got a free washing machine, right? And we brought it up the hill with this guy here. And I've just decided to call him Max, because he's the maximum help you could get out of any tool. And now I'm going to take me and Max. We're going to take this fence into BUC, because that's on the other side of the buildings over there, right around the hill.
Instead of oil and coal and uranium, use clean, renewable resources.
At this present time, only 2 of them are laying eggs. But I mean, yeah, they've just changed houses. It's winter. Most of them are older. So we just take as it comes, yeah? 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? I appreciate Claudia!
Like the sun. See, it has deep
So it's
energy.
snowing! I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you, Claudia, for being my wife. I'm so lucky. Like I said, every 2 weeks now, there's going to be. I'm going to up my game and give you an English video.
Oh,
Right? Every fortnight. Today's Monday, but it's going to be released on Wednesday. Every second Wednesday. Yeah. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Have a good time.
In all